Hello and welcome to Storytime. Our book today is Mr. Tiger Goes Wild. Everyone was perfectly fine with the way things were. Everyone but Mr. Tiger. Mr. Tiger was bored with always being proper. Good day, Mr. Tiger. Good day, Mr. Deer. Lovely evening we are having, I suppose, indeed. Now, children, please do not act like wild animals. It seems everyone is very proper and having very proper conversations. And even the little children have to behave and act proper. He wanted to loosen up. He wanted to have fun. He wanted to be wild. And then one day, Mr. Tiger had a very wild idea. Looks like he's changing. Before we saw him on his two legs. Now he's gone onto all four of his legs. He felt better already, although we can see that his friends are not too happy with our wild new Mr. Tiger. Mr. Tiger became wilder and wilder each day. And there goes his top hat. And what do you think he's saying? Roar! That's what tigers in the wild say. His friends did not know what to think. Well, some of them thought it was peculiar. Some of them were surprised. Wow! Some of them were very, very annoyed and thought unacceptable. And some of them were still in two minds and didn't know what to think. But as we can see, Mr. Tiger's gone wild and he's leaping over all the houses in the air. But he does seem happy with the smile on his face. And then Mr. Tiger went a little too far. You can see that he's gone and jumped into the pond and taken off all his proper clothes. And there we have it. It's a new wild Mr. Tiger with no top hat and no proper black suit and no black bow tie. His friends had lost their patience. Mr. Tiger, they said, if you must act wild, kindly do so in the wilderness. What a magnificent idea, he thought. And off he goes. So Mr. Tiger left his busy, proper city home and ran away. Into the wilderness. And what a beautiful wilderness it is, with waterfalls and birds and lots of green and forests. And he was having a jolly good time, it seems. He was able to be free and wild and have his tiger instincts, where he was completely wild. And what do wild tigers say? Can you say it with me? Roar! That's right. That's what they say. Let's hear it again. Roar! That's exactly what Mr. Tiger did. He was wild and free. And there he is again. Although he doesn't seem quite happy as he was previously. He seems alone. Doesn't have any tigers with him or friends. But Mr. Tiger was lonely. He missed his friends. He missed the city. He missed his home. Oh, that's sad that he wanted to be wild and free, but it came at a cost of him missing his family and his friends and his home. And in fact, he was lonely without them. So Mr. Tiger decided to return. And there he is, walking back to his city home. And he found that things were beginning to change. As you can see, they're all hopping around and running around and walking around on their forelegs, where previously it was only Mr. Tiger doing that. And now we have the whole town, or most of the town, running and walking on their forelegs. And we even have a monkey up on the roof. Now, Mr. Tiger felt free to be himself. So he was able to be himself, wearing his proper clothes and being wild and somewhere in between. And so did everyone else. And that is the end of our story today. Now, how many of us like to go a little bit wild? And have you been told off like Mr. Tiger's friends? I know I have. I've had adults telling me, you're not to be wild, but sometimes it's okay to be free and wild, and find a balance in that. just like Mr. Tiger.